Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from the Dawn Deeva. This is Dawn Deeva's releases for December. These are currently available in her shop right now, so if you see anything that you like, you can head on over there. I will have the link for her shop in the description box down below. These are all limited edition, so once they sell out, they will be gone. I did go ahead and check, and everything is still currently in stock. I will have the Dawn Deeva's social media and website in the description box for you down below. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment and I will do my best to get the answer for you. So I have 14 polishes to share with you. Why don't we go ahead and jump right in. The first polish that we're going to have a look at today is called Blue Topaz, and it's going to sell for $12. Blue Topaz is described as an icy blue jelly that has crystalline flakes of blue, pink, gold, purple, and hollow dancing on your fingertips. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. Those flakies come out nice and evenly across your nail. The application is a bit sheer because you can also use this one as a topper, which I'm going to show you at the end here. The opacity I was able to achieve, I'd say like 80% full opacity with 3 coats, but honestly there's so much going on with these flakes that you're going to be distracted by the sparkly and nobody's going to notice that you have some nail line visible. This is how it looks as 1 coat over black. This is packed with a lot of flakes, so it might have a small bit of texture, but it's nothing that 1 coat of a top coat won't smooth right out and make nice and glassy. Removal will be nice and easy for you. So there you have 3 coats over my natural nails and a glossy top coat. This next polish is Sagittarius AF, and it's going to sell for $12, and it's described as having loads of shifty copper and gold shimmer that also has hollow and hollow flake. This polish had a wonderful formula. It went on smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. No issues whatsoever. There was no running, no pooling. I had no staining. I was able to achieve full opacity here in just 2 coats. Nothing in here will dry textured and nothing will be difficult for you to remove. So my final swatch of Sagittarius AF is showing you 2 coats and a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Grinch'in Ain't Easy. This is going to sell for $17. It is described as a key lime polish that is packed with the original unicorn pea pigment, along with 2 other different kinds of unicorn pea. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. I had no application issues whatsoever, such as running, pulling, or staining. This polish applied like a dream. The Dawn Deeva's polishes always have such a wonderful beginner-friendly type formula. They are just so smooth and so even. You cannot go wrong. The polish will not dry textured and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. My swatches here are going to show you 3 coats of Grinch'in Ain't Easy with a glossy top coat. This next polish is Candy Canes and PP Brains. This is going to sell for $17. It is described as a glacial pink polish that is full of the original unicorn pea pigment, and it also has the shifts of the green sister along with that original red to green shift. This polish had a fantastic formula, no surprise there. Went on smoothly and evenly, it stayed right where I put it. No application issues at all. This is going to be a very broken record kind of video because, as I said earlier, the Dawn Deeva has an impeccable formula. The polish is not going to dry textured and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. My swatches here are going to show you 3 coats of Candy Canes and PP Brains along with a glossy top coat to help bring out that pea sparkle that we all love. Next up is Peaches and Cream. This is going to sell for $17 and it is described as a peach crelly that is jam-packed with the original unicorn pea. This polish had a wonderful formula. No application issues whatsoever, no running, no pooling, no staining. I am an over manipulator, which is what you always see me doing. I don't know why, I just apply and then I go over everything like a million times before I am happy with it. But that is just me. The formula on it is absolutely perfection. This is not going to dry textured and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. My swatches here are 3 coats and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Brass Monkey. It's going to sell for $13, and it is this pink flaky with Aurora pigment and indigo and purple to red shifting flakes. This polish had a wonderful formula. It does start off a bit sheer, but those flakes are in abundance. You don't have to do any fishing. I didn't do anything special to this at all. I didn't hold the bottle upside down. The flaky distribution that you're seeing here is what I got just straight out of the bottle with no fussing. The flakes in here are going to lie relatively flat, so there will not be much texture, if any at all, and 1 coat of a glossy top coat will make it nice and shiny for you. Nothing in here is going to be difficult to remove either. Those flakes are just absolutely out of this world. I absolutely really loved the combination on Brass Monkey. It is one of my favorites. Next up, we have Ironic. Ironic is going to sell for $13, and it's described as an orchid shade that has a generous helping of Aurora to give you that prized unicorn pea sparkle without the unicorn pea price tag. This polish had a fantastic formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. I did not have any application issues here whatsoever, such as running, pooling, or staining. I did use a milky base coat to try to neutralize some of the yellow staining that I have in my nails to give you a more pure version of the color, so you're not seeing the swatches tainted with the yellow staining of my nails. So that's what you're seeing as the base coat. The formula on this is not going to dry textured, and it will not be difficult to remove. It is just fire on your nails. I loved this polish. The next polish is called Like a Virgin, and it's going to sell for $12 and is described as an exquisite pink hollow, and it is absolute fire on your nails. This hollow in here is so hollowy. I don't know the word I'm looking for right now. My brain's a little fried. But the formula on this is absolute perfection. It applies smoothly and evenly. Nothing in here is going to dry any kind of textured, and it will not give you any kind of difficulty upon removal. The hollow is just flying off your nails. It is definitely one that it looks good indoors, but you want to see this in the sun for all of its exquisite glory. And here you have 2 coats and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Waka Flocka Flame. It's going to sell for $18, and it is described as an original unicorn pea saturated multichrome that has shifts of deep blue, purple, and red. This polish had a fantastic formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no application issues here whatsoever. There was no running, no pooling, no staining, and oh boy did I wear this one for a few days. I fell in love with this. The sparkle on this is just out of this world. Really, this polish blew me away. It is just absolutely stunning, and you need to see it in person on your nails. The sparkle is just ridiculous. The polish is not going to dry textured, and it will not be difficult for you to remove. So my swatches here are 2 coats of Waka Flocka Flame and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called No Scrubs. It's going to sell for $13, and it's a thermal that is described as going from royal purple to cerulean. It also has pink, blue, and gold flakes. This polish had a wonderful formula. It applied smoothly and evenly. It stayed right where I put it. I had absolutely no application issues whatsoever, no running, no pulling, no staining. There are a lot of flakes in here, but it didn't dry with texture, and it was not hard to remove at all. The thermal transition on it is so nice and easy, and it is such a pretty, like bluish purple. It just satisfies on so many levels for a color craving like scheme that you might have. So there you have it. No scrubs and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's going to sell for $13. This is another thermal. and it goes from green to colorless. It also has copper, gold, and red flakes. This polish had a smooth and easy to work with formula. No application issues whatsoever. The flakes on this one a few of them are a little bit bigger, so you might have a tiny little bit of texture, but it is nothing that's going to be difficult to remove, and it's nothing that one coat of a glossy top coat will not smooth out and make nice and glossy. For all my swatches here, I've been using the Dawn Diva's own top coat, and I believe it is called a Quickie, and it dries very fast and very shiny. So there you have Smells Like Teen Spirit and a glossy top coat. And I did the thermal transition video for a few of these. There was one that I missed, which I do apologize for. This is Stacys Mom that we're looking at right now. It's going to sell for $13. It is a thermal. It goes from gray to violets, and it has red, blue. It has red and blue flakies. This polish had a wonderful formula. No shock there. Broken record much for me today. I had no application issues whatsoever. No running, no pulling. I had no staining. This polish is just so unbelievably gorgeous. Stacys Mom has got it going on. It is beautiful. Nothing in this polish dried textured for me, and nothing in this polish was difficult to remove. My swatches here are showing you Stacys Mom with a glossy top coat, and here's the quick little thermal transition video. Next up we have What's Going On. It's going to sell for $13. It is a thermal that goes from maroon to pink. It is brimming with pink, gold, copper, and green flakes. This polish was one of my absolute favorites, and it broke my heart when I did not have the footage for the thermal transition. I did that thing where I turned the video camera off when I should be turning it on and recorded a whole lot of nothing. I do apologize for that. This polish had a wonderful formula, smoothly and easy application. No issues whatsoever. This will not dry textured, and it will not give you any sort of difficulty to remove if you can bring yourself to remove it. There you have What's Going On. And the last but not least, we have Sweet Child O' Mine. This is going to sell for $13, and it is a solar polish. It goes from mint green when it's in its like natural indoor state, and when it's exposed to UV and the sun, it shows up as a plum. It is fantastic with its formula. It goes on smoothly and evenly. Everything distributes nice and evenly across the nail, the little glitters, the little flakies. Such a perfect polish. This one was the one that I saved for last because I wanted to wear it. So I'd say if I had to pick a favorite, it was this one and Waka Flocka Flame. And I also really adored a lot of the thermals. This month's offerings has a lot of favorites, but this one was definitely a standout for me. It's to dry a little bit textured because there are some glitters in there, so you might have to do a teeny bit of scrubbing, but it is well worth it, and it is nothing that is like strenuous at all, so you're not going to need anything fancy to get it off, just a little bit extra. So there you have Sweet Child O' Mine and a glossy top coat shown in both the indoor state and the outdoor state. Well guys, that wraps up the December offerings from the Dawn Diva. Everything is available on her website right now, but they are limited edition, so if you like anything, be sure to head on over and pick it up so you don't miss it. If you have any questions, or you want to tell me what your favorite is, or which ones you're getting, or which ones you might have already ordered, definitely share and let me know. If you're celebrating Christmas, I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I'll probably be back with another video before that, so I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.